What is up, YouTube, and welcome to this Gotham season finale video. So the finale was absolutely superb. In my opinion, Gotham really hasn't actually had a bad season, and all of the seasons have been really fun to watch. They've been solid, and we've seen some really cool versions of Batman villains, heroes, and other characters from across DC Comics actually come in and have their origin stories start to be told. And really, I actually really like Gotham. I just haven't actually covered it week after week because there's just been so much to actually talk about. However, I'm just going to discuss the finale and who is coming to season 4. So, the really cool finale. Now, we were promised Harley Quinn by the show's creators and the actors, but well, that never actually came. So I'm probably going to have a look through the finale and just see what they actually mean by that Harley Quinn will be revealed in this finale, because really it's not exactly that clear, considering that the person we thought was going to be Harley Quinn was actually Barbara, who then obviously is totally dead. So that is not going to be her, is it? Now, very interesting, we've seen some very cool things such as Mr. Freeze, Firefly, just some really cool origins, Penguin as well. But while we were promised Harley Quinn in this season finale, we actually got someone else. Now, this came as a huge shock to fans of the show and fans of DC Comics, in my opinion. And it was really neat. So at the end of the episode, well, throughout the episode, we had Barbara kill Butch, who in my opinion is one of the best characters and actors on the show. I think he's a great character, really interesting, and has had a really cool kind of evolution of an arc throughout the 3 seasons. Now, obviously, he was shot in the head by Barbara as a kind of countermeasure or preempting him attacking her. So what happened here is, well, we thought he was dead, but no, he is not actually dead. And he wakes up, well, we see him in the hospital with a bullet wound and is being fed through tubes and all that kind of thing, and is seemingly brain dead. Now, we always thought that he was called Butch, didn't we? So Butch was always supposed to be his name. But quite clearly, as the scene progresses, we can see on the clipboard that his name is Cyrus Gold. Now, Cyrus Gold is really not one you would recognise if you are, I would say, not a huge fan, or not a... You kind of just watch the Batman movies, you kind of casually watch or read the comics. But Cyrus Gold is the alter ego of one of Batman's greatest villains, one of the most iconic Batman villains, and that is Solomon Grundy. Now, Solomon Grundy is, or was, a human character who had a very awful life. Solomon Grundy was originally Cyrus Gold, like I said, and Cyrus Gold's father moved to Gotham City to try and get some riches, which never actually came, and he tragically died in the docks. So, Cyrus Gold was then, later on, living an equally terrible life like his father, but then as it progresses, well, he is offered the deal of a lifetime if he's given some riches if he obeys someone for the rest of his life. But, well, this does not really go all that well, to be honest, and what happens is he ends up actually dying, and then later on, he actually ends up in a swamp. So the character was actually chased to the Slaughter Swamp, and here he died, and then his body was actually preserved, and then he became the zombified character, the brain-dead character that was Solomon Grundy. And as time went on, he came to Gotham City. He came back, and then was actually existing as this character and causing trouble in Gotham City, which of course Batman just had to actually stop. So it's very interesting that we have got Solomon Grundy upcoming in these characters in Gotham Season 4. Now, obviously, Butch, or now as we know him, Cyrus Gold, is actually brain dead, and he could possibly be reanimated. So what they could possibly do, considering he was a criminal, they could as Gotham City is quite evil itself and quite terrible, they could probably dump him in a swamp somewhere that has been involved with the chemicals from Arkham, the virus that was used as well in the season finale, and he could probably be preserved and actually come back maybe halfway through the next season and be Solomon Grundy, which I think would be really, really cool, to be honest. Now, I think this would be really cool having Solomon Grundy as well. We've also got Bruce Wayne now going on his path, learning to be Batman as time goes on. And I think that we're going to learn even more. And I think we could probably even see him take on some lower tier crimes, which I think would be really neat as he faces possibly a Solomon Grundy, which I know is a long shot, but I think it would be really, really cool. Interestingly as well, post-Flashpoint, Solomon Grundy was actually kind of the agent of the Grey, which is the opposite of Swamp Thing. So Swamp Thing looks after all things green, and Solomon Grundy is everything grey. So interesting, which version will they go to as well? Not too sure there, but having the option of both things is a nice little touch there. So let me know what you think in the comments. What version do you think they're going to go with, to be honest? It would be pretty neat, to be honest, and having a different version. So let me know. I'll see you soon, and goodbye.